I'm here at DOCZ Strikes. You know, we'll talk about that later. But it's come to my attention that, you know, I'm not going to say allegedly, that the lawyer Chris Brown has been soliciting that Poppington owns Honor Up. And that's the furthest from the truth. Poppington does not own Honor Up. And you could read, I'll send you the exact email that I sent Chris Brown, but I'm putting you on alert that stop acting like you own or Poppington owns Honor Up. It does not, and you might want to read your copyright law and really see, or whatever else you think for whatever reason. So if guys like Fredo are running around saying I sold my company for $100, you stupid. But of course you want to tear down a black man, someone that raised you, so that you can make them happy, a Queens nigga. And that makes you a clown to me. And Fat Larry, you need to really stop talking about me. I wish you would stop. But what I want you to do, Larry and Sin, I want you to ask Cam why he did not swing back when he got Fredo, when he got punched in his face. I want y'all to ask him that. Why he addresses every other question, but we never talk about why, when a man punched you in the face with a fair one, you did not swing back, but you want to continue to tear other black men down, especially people from your hood, while Queens niggas is laughing at you. You are a Queens niggas little man, Fredo, and now you heard that man say, "Look, I'm on Harlem niggas' head," and you a puppet. You got strings on your arms, Fredo. So stop talking about my business. I don't want people sending me those things. And Chris Brown, I know that you guys allegedly are obsessed with me, and that whatever you could do to get whatever rhythm that you can, allegedly. I just caught another lawsuit today, but we'll talk about that another time. But let me just say this, and do not send me nothing to interfere with my business. You guys are obsessed with me. Pause. It's gay. Allegedly. All of y'all. And Cams, Fredo, Larry. Get healthy. Sin. Ask your man why he let somebody punch him in his face. Wow. And that's all I got to say. I don't promote any violence. It was a long time ago, but I just want that question answered. I don't want to hear about nothing else. Don't talk about nobody until you answer and tell us why, as a man, you let another man punch you in the face to the extent that no one helped you because you did not help yourself. What kind of man are you? The kind of man that tried to tear down another black man, especially his OG. You a clown. Fredo.
We're about to get into why Dame Dash is so mad, but a lot of people forget that once upon a time, Cameron was Dame Dash's son.
We was like 15 years old. He used to put us in cabs to Jay-Z's house and follow us. I was like, damn, when I grew up, I was like, this nigga didn't give a about us, man. Because we ain't ask no questions. You know, when you 15, 16 years old, and he give you $600, $700 twice a week, nigga, that's $2 million in 9th, 10th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So my man Duke, I introduced him to my man Duke the God. Duke the God had a driver's license at 15 years old. In New York, you gotta be 18 years old to get a driver's license. So 15 years old with a driver's license is fucking amazing. So I plugged Duke in with him, and Duke used to take mad stuff over to Jay-Z's house for Dame Dash, and we used to get a couple dollars out of it.
Everything he said in my mind was pause, pause, pause. And I don't want to elaborate, but what was they going over to Jay-Z's house for when they was in high school? Did Dame Dash know a freak that was on the loose? I don't know. Y'all gonna have to let me know, but I'm about to show y'all the video that got Dame Dash so hyped up to where he left Cameron emotional.
If you want to explain this and how it got.
So what's the question? Why is it only worth $100?
Yeah, why they saying like they posting like it's being bought for $100?
Damn.
That's a whole movie. I'm confused.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Yo, y'all niggas wild, man.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That should tell you the value of the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I thought it was a video personally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's worth a lot. $100, man, that tells you everything that you really need to know. And it's $100 for a set of 4 movies, not just one. There was 3 other movies that go along with that.
What movies?
We went to China. We went to China and
All them niggas in China. Dame Dash out there fighting in the street, kung fu fighting Harlem style.
I don't know, something else. I don't know. I don't know. I just actually, to be honest with you, Sin, I was told that they really made a 50 cent offer, and then somebody came in and added 100 to it. So that's why I was
Not
100.
the rapper, so we're clear.
Yeah, it was 150
I'm like
cents.
2 quarters.
Yeah, like 2 quarters. That was the original opening offer, and then somebody
Cold-blooded.
graciously
They just snatched it.
Yeah, gracious.
Avatar movie or something like it's worth $200 million. To get off with $100 is crazy.
Look who's in the movie and look who promoted it. I think that's crazy.
Who promoted it?
Well, didn't Kanye promote it?
Yeah, I don't know about that either. That was kind of rough too. I was
Honor up. That Damon Dash starred in, I starred in, Murder Mook, Daniel, Stacey Dash, few other people, and Kanye executive produced it. I never liked the movie. This is where me and Dame kind of started, on my end anyway, because I said something about the movie and Dame been on a tangent against me ever since I said something about the movie. So, with Dame going through the situations he's
I
been,
would have put up 250.
Well, let me ask you Sin the question. Did you watch the movie?
No, I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Why?
I mean, if it was hot, you would have watched the movie, right?
Why didn't you watch the movie, son?
Yeah,
You from Harlem? It's Kanye in
Y'all
it.
try to give me a tag, right?
No, I'm saying.
Give me a tag.
I'm still stuck on the part where Cameron said that Dame Dash used to send him and his other little homies, 15-year-old Cameron and all that. Remember Jay-Z wanted to work with Shaheem back in the day? He was supposed to be with Rockefeller.
If anyone's read Decoded, by Jay-Z, there's a really great little vignette about you in the book about talking about the Making a Reasonable Doubt, talking about the coming of age song and how he reached out to you, that he was really enamored by you and what you was doing at that time, and reached out to you to be on that track. How much truth is there to that story? Why didn't you get on that song? And was Rockefeller one of the labels that wanted to get at you?
Well, see, the thing with Jay-Z, he ran with Kane, and I also ran with Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was hanging out with Kane since I was young. At that time, it's like I guess Jay-Z wanted to go about it business-wise, so he contacted the labels. Like he never personally called me and said, "Yo, Sha, I got a record for you." You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I read it, and I said, "Damn, bro,
He wanted to get him over there, man. He wanted to get the young guy. He wanted the young dude. Big Daddy Kane already had him. And I ain't trying to be funny. Shaheem a real one, man, but you got Africa Bang Bottoms running around here. You got a lot of Zulu Nation brothers in the hip-hop game heavy, and we don't know how it used to go back in the day. But seeing how Dame Dash used to send them young bulls over to Jay-Z's crib for $700, $500 twice a week.
I got a record for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I read it, and I said, "Damn, bro, you never said nothing to me." So, But at that time, it's like everybody wanted their hands on me. You know what I'm saying? And everybody didn't want other people to have their hands. So it's like, it's like, yo, all right, if he would have called Wu.
Pause, man. He was the Lil Bow Wow before Lil Bow Wow. And I'm not trying to be funny about this, but if Chrisean Rock would have had her son in the 90s, the Wu-Tang was all over this kid. Jay-Z wanted this kid. Everybody wanted him in their entourage. Why the RZA got that freaky look in his eyes? Them OGs in New York, they might be a little different. I had this album, but I never really, it was a single on there that was hot, but besides that, it sounded like he was rapping to the little girls in the neighborhood, so the boys was on the defense like, hey man, this little dude trying to take all our chicks or whatever. And while we worried about him trying to take our chicks the same way people was worried about B2K, it's a lot of kids in high school, middle school at the time that broke up with their girlfriend because she had a crush on Raz B. But that's Negro here, no there. I just want to say before I get out of here that Shaheem is a real one. Everybody I mentioned in this video is a real one. Dame Dash is definitely a real one. Cameron a real one. Everybody that we mentioned, as far as I'm concerned, they all real people that just so happen to be in the news. I'm pretty sure Razby is a real one. Omarion, if you ever met these people and sat and talked with these people, you'll probably leave very impressed, like, hey, them some real people don't been around the world or whatever that just so happen to be in the news. And since I cover the news, I'm speaking on these people, not like I know them, but just by assumptions, allegations, speculations, perceptions. And I'm pretty sure if I met any of these people, they real good people, man. And all the stuff they put in the tabloids about Jay-Z, Cameron, all that stuff is false. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. I got so much love for y'all. And for you beautiful ladies out there, I risk my motherfucking life.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.